Let me start the game. Nah, let's just sit here and talk about our feelings. Never mind, I did it. I started the game. Hello, subscribers and the future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Dragon Warrior for the Nintendo Entertainment System, presented by Enix, and we are about to do it. Last we left off, I finally died. Like a really stupid death, too, because it was to one of those, like, damaging floors. And I definitely had some herbs, like I could have healed myself. It was in a town, like it wasn't even in a dungeon or anything. I died to damaging floors in the town of Cantillon. Spoilers, says Rogue Effect. How's that a spoiler? Recapping what I did last? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it is. Death Tile, what's going on, Katoto Dagamami? But other than that, we also accomplished a lot, so that balances out. I saved a princess. And like I said, I made it to the town of Cantillon, where you can buy some of the best equipment in the game. You can at least buy the best shield in the game, which is the silver shield, and that's what I did. I also found Erdrick's token, which does something? Anyway, the king is glad I have returned. Before reaching thy next level of experience, thou must gain 2010 points. See me again when thy level has increased. Goodbye now, beer cat. Take care and tempt not the fates. I was thinking about it this time, actually. I didn't watch the last one. Use it in casino. Wait, what should I use in casino? Rogue Effect. What are we talking about? I already lost track of this conversation. But hey, you know what I want to do this episode? Get some more gold so that I can get that that sword upgrade. I can get the flaming sword from the town of Cantillon. But also, I'm pretty sure what I want to do is go all the way to the eastern continent, the western continent, and trade a bunch of items for another item. Because I finally have proof that I am Erdrick's descendant. So that dude in the cave who's like, fuck off, will finally be like, oh, excuse me, sir. I see you are a high-ranking member of society. Then I want to grind a bunch of gold. That's what I'm saying. It's not helping that I keep running into, you know, ghosts and Drakeys. See me again in 2010 when you can earn 2010 points, says Kodo. Use it in oh, the token. Yes. Okay, weird thing about me. Whenever I hear the word token, I think of the television program What Would You Do? Hosted by Mark Summers on Nickelodeon in the 90s. And I'll tell you why. Because, like, every time somebody participated in one of his weird games, they would get this coin, this big-ass token thing, that they could, like, put into this wall of weird doors or lockers. And, like, depending on which door they opened up, you know, they would get a prize, like a Nickelodeon duffel bag or a pie to the face. Wow, I remember that shit, says Rogue Effect. I think about that way more often than I should, and I don't know why, because I never really particularly liked that show. But I've been thinking about it a lot lately, because someone on my Twitter feed showed me, excuse me, a clip of What Would You Do from like 1994 or something, in which Paul Manafort and his wife are featured. You know, the guy who is now in prison for, tax fraud and evasion, who also happened to be Donald Trump's campaign manager in 2015 and 16, I believe. And those two things aren't unrelated. I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, isn't that crazy? Oh, and my friend, Sean Robinson, who occasionally shows up to my streams, showed me an old episode of Nick Arcade where Joey Fatone is one of the contestants. Joey Fatone, who later went on to become very famous in the boy band NSYNC. That Joey Fatone. Anyway, how are you? The Saints lost. To a bad team, might I add. Well, I don't even know if it's necessarily a bad team, but a team that had a terrible record. They lost to the Falcons, who I think were like 1-7, or maybe 2-6 or something. Which is odd, but also it's pretty typical of the Saints to beat like really good teams and then lose to the shitty ones. Hey, let's go in here. This is the guy I was talking about. Now the sun and rain shall meet, and the rainbow drop passes to thy keeping. Thou hast no business here, go away. Oh, he just gives it to me. The rainbow drop. Look, Beer Cat held the rainbow drop toward the sky, but no rainbow appeared here. Yeah, probably because you're indoors. Yeah, so I got the rainbow drop. I guess I traded the Stones of Sunlight, the Staff of Rain, and that's it for the rainbow drop. But I needed Erdrick's token in order to prove to that guy... I mean, in order to put into the little slot on the locker so that he could give me my prize, which was the rainbow drop. But now I could use this item to create a bridge to the continent where Charlotte Castle resides. Resides? Is that the right word? Anyway, I guess I might as well do some gold grinding here. Because, like, the only things that I have left to do now in this game... Let me think. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else besides find Erdrick's armor, find Erdrick's sword, and then defeat the Dragon Lord. I have to create the rainbow bridge, but I have the necessary items, so that's not really too much of a task. I just go there and use the item. In fact, maybe I could do that now. I can just show you what that looks like. But yeah, last episode I got myself the silver shield, and now my defense is 72. So, I'm not taking much damage from these guys. And I might even be able to, like, fare a little bit better against, enemies in the next bracket? I don't really know what to call them. Tier, the next tier of enemies. But I also do want to fight a bunch of gold men. Excuse me. Oh, and by the way, I still have a cough. It's pretty absurd. Tier. What is TYR tier? Who is that, Rogue Effects? In Diablo 2, there's a tier rune, but that's TIR. And it's like one of the lowest level runes. Norse god, I think. That's not another way to spell Thor, is it? Yeah, I forgot who that was. Oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, when I played Nostalgia, I had a guildmate named Tyr, T-Y-R. So that's why it's so familiar to me. He was a cool dude. Well, I ain't got much to say. Let's just, like, hop on these mountains like it's leg day. I'm just running up and down hills. And I'm already at 1,500 gold, so I don't think this should take too long to get to 9,000. But that's what I'm trying to do. And I do think I'm fine messing with this tier of enemies for a while. Because the other ones are just a little bit too powerful, and I might run into Demon Knights. And here I can get 69 gold per enemy, as you see. Which is a beautiful thing. How was everyone's weekend? Not that it's necessarily over. You still might do some cool shit between now and Monday. What did I do? Oh yeah, Friday night was great. Yesterday was pretty good, and then today I cleaned, just like I said I would. I cleaned my apartment like a little bit, but enough that it's like tolerable and presentable now. Except for the dishes, I didn't do those. I haven't had a dishwasher in so fucking long. Been alright. That's what I like to hear. At least most of the time. My neck is suddenly hurting a bunch though, I'll tell you that. $24.99. Alright, these guys give almost 100 gold, so that's pretty good. And they're not as scary as they were before. Like the wyverns were hitting me for like 17 damage before I got all this armor. And like 2 more level ups. 2017 gold! 2017 was an okay year for me. No, actually 2017 was pretty bad. That's when I had to leave Kansas City. Now that I think about it. No, wait, no, that was actually January of 2018, now that I'm thinking about it. I kind of miss it. I do like my new location, though. I like living in Portland, Maine. Because I can find good sushi here for cheap. That's important to me. There was like one place in Kansas City that had really awesome sushi, and obviously sushi would be hard to find in a state that is mostly landlocked, aside from the Missouri River, you know. But there was one place called Bob Wasabi, and it was really good, but it was also really expensive. So that was like a real treat yourself type of place. That whole state had awesome food. State? Oh well, actually, that's a claim that I cannot verify. But the whole city is what I meant to say. Portland's okay. It thinks it's much better than it is. But, you know, for being in fucking Maine, it's really good. If you go out and treat yourself to a delicious meal, what is it? What's your go-to? Or what's like your special occasion? Miss Mumble Zero Mumbles took me out to get lobster like the first month I had been living here, which was very nice, and that's something I'll remember for the rest of my life, because that was a great moment. But she had to teach me how to like crack open the lobster, and you know, there's a technique to eating lobster. You can't just eat it, obviously. First of all, you gotta cook it, or have somebody else do that. Oh, I just realized my HP is really low. But she was showing me how to like crack open the claws and like bust open the shell. And I was being sloppy and messy, but then when it came to the tail, she's like, okay, you want to pinch the tail, bend it back like this, and I kind of cut her off like, oh, I know how to do this part. And I yanked like the entire lobster out of its shell, basically, and she was like, that's way better than I could have done it. Because it's very similar to crawfish. Usually either a steak place or Italian. All that sounds good. Come to think of it, like, I am not picky when it comes to food. There's very little that I won't eat. And there's very little that, like, if somebody mentions it... Like, basically, you can mention anything and I'm like, oh, that sounds good. Like, what don't I eat? Can't think of anything. Yo, this guy survived a crit. What a beast. Maybe I should let him live? Nah, too late. I need that gold. Alright, I'm like a third of the way there. I think I started with like 200 something gold. So I'm making pretty good progress. I will never get tired of pizza though, I'll tell you that. I don't know why I keep saying I'll tell you that. Like as if that's a phrase that I use often. Maybe it is. I've said it like a couple times this stream already. Oh shit, he hit me for 10 damage? What a beast. That's still way less than he used to be hitting me for. Than he used to be hitting me for? Yeah, sentence structure, syntax, grammar. The 3 Triforces. Hey, what should I play after this? I'm like sorta close to the end of this game. Again, you know, I only have to do those 3 things I mentioned, which are get the sword, get the armor, then go beat the game. But actually, I don't really know how many more streams that will be, because I have to level up, you know. I probably Dragon Quest XI, logically. That's a good call. I was really thinking about playing Dragon Quest VIII, but I don't know if my PlayStation 2... It's got this problem where, like, if you jiggle the the power cord, it will turn off. And so I kind of have to, like, put the wire in at the correct angle, you know what I mean? I could just get a new one, but... Or borrow somebody's. But I would also love to play Dragon Quest XI. I don't know if it's coming out on the Switch, or if I should just get it on Steam. I think I'd rather play it on the Switch, honestly. Is it out on the Switch? I don't know. New one, tape fixes all problems. It's on the Switch, okay. Well, maybe I'll treat myself to something that isn't sushi or tacos. And I'll get a Nintendo Flip and Switch for myself. I say that because, like, Miss Mumbles, Zero Mumbles, and I sort of share the Nintendo Switch, but she doesn't really share it as often as I'd like. So I might just get one for myself. It has a new 2D mode, says Rogue Effect, which looks like classic DQ. That sounds awesome. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just play the entirety of the game in 2D mode. In fact, that excites me. Alright, pretty soon I might have to go stay at the inn, so once I get down to like 10 MP, I'll make my way back up to Rymuldair. That has done so well defeating the Wraith. Thanks. Thanks, computer. I kind of want to check out 2D mode on Dragon Quest XI. That sounds really cool. Shit, it is dodging. You're right. It's very fetching. What? And I know there's like a Black Friday deal coming up for the Nintendo Switch where, like, if you buy one, you basically get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for free. But that game rules, so I'll do it. It's not like an amazing deal, but, you know, it's pretty good. Digital? That's not so bad, is it? I mean, it's a Nintendo deal. Yeah, I didn't read too much about it. That doesn't seem like too big of a limitation, though. I do have too many digital copies of games. I will say that. I made sure to get Link's Awakening on a hard copy. Because we keep having to delete games to make room for new ones, you know? Or archive them, whatever it's called. Anyway, I wanted to stream Link's Awakening like when it came out, but I couldn't borrow the Switch. I also wanted to stream Ritual of the Night at all, but I couldn't do that. So maybe I'll go back to that at some point. Oh, I meant to come back here and sleep at the inn. So I can go get my MP back. And then fight more Goldmins. While I'm at it, maybe I should buy some keys here. Good morning, thou seems to have spent a good night. I shall see thee again. Yeah, you might. I have 3 magic keys. Oh, I only have 1 herb? Well, maybe I'll buy... Yeah, I guess I'll buy magic keys while I'm here. I don't know how many magic keys you need, like, total to beat the game, but I am going to go back to Cantilin to buy the Flaming Sword. Whoops. That was a big waste of time. 69, you say? I can only carry 6 at a time. I'll buy 2. I don't think I'm gonna need 6 keys for the rest of the game. Like, I don't even know if I need to use a key in the final dungeon at all. I might, but I don't remember using any. I definitely don't remember using 3, so I think I'll be fine. Just carry 12 stacks of keys on your key ring. You know what, though? Nobody ever mentioned anything about a key ring. So maybe I don't have one. Maybe I'm just carrying them. I'm just gonna tuck them into my belt. Floored? You're making this hard for me. Like that song Too Close by Next. Except not at all sexual. That's what I chose to talk about for that 5 seconds. How are you? Damn it, it is dodging. He only hit me for 2. Which is still impressive considering I'm heavily armored. Like heavily armored Pokey. Excuse me. Wraith? Hardly knew him. What? Well, I got nothing to talk about. Let's just kill some enemies. Made it to 5,000 gold. How much experience did I need, by the way? I probably needed to get to 10,000. Right? That was a lot of dodges right there, BT dubs. Man, I'm so glad you mentioned 2D mode, because now I really want to play that game. That guy is pretty dodgy, huh? I mean, I guess he's like a flying creature, so I have to like jump up to hit him, I guess. I was gonna say, I've been wanting to play Dragon Quest VIII for like a year now. And I just like have not done that. This is why boomerangs are added in DQ2. Rogue Effect, I don't think there are boomerangs in Dragon Quest II. In fact, I don't think you get a boomerang until maybe Dragon Quest IV or V. shit, he says. But also, yeah, like, how come the people of Alefgard, which is the name of this world, how come they haven't invented any ranged weapons? You do get a chain sickle in DQ2. Guess I gotta replay the first 3 again. Yeah, you should stream them. I'd watch that. How often do you stream? Like, I saw you streaming, like, Resident Evil or some shit a long time ago. And I was like, damn, I didn't realize his voice was like 10 octaves deeper than mine. Sounded like a blasted demon. Nah, JK. You sounded like a regular dude, but also I had no idea what you sounded like before then, so I was like, oh. Alright, more gold men, please. Wyverns are alright, I guess. Wyverns are fine. Some people are really out here calling them wyverns, though. I usually only stream when friends are online. Yeah, sometimes I stream and, like, nobody shows up. Kinda weird. But, like, also, I don't have a consistent schedule, so that might be part of it. But, like, who the fuck is doing anything on a Sunday at 5:35 p.m. Eastern? I mean, maybe people are watching football, but you can 2-box. You know what's crazy to think about? There's like absolutely no pollution in this world. Like just like pure oceans, forests, and mountains. Ton of wildlife. No great patch of plastic in the middle of the fucking sea. 150 gold. I think that's the minimum that a gold man can give you. Not that I'm complaining about 150 gold, that's still a lot, but like, come on. At least give me 12 more than that. There also doesn't seem to be fresh water. How do they survive? Rogue Effect, how do you know? Like, maybe they don't have salt water in this world. Yeah, it never rains either, huh? But I don't know, somehow that guy in Cantillon had radishes, so, like, he must have water to grow it. I haven't seen, like, a single... I want to say animal yet. There's, like, no livestock anywhere either. The ocean tiles are littered with what looks like salt. No, those are actually little, jumping fishes that you see. It's just so packed with fish. In fact, maybe we should pollute the oceans a little bit because there are too many fish. Need to do something about that. JK, don't do that. Pollution is bad. Climate change is real. Epstein didn't kill himself. Then that's what they eat. Yeah, fish and radishes. Did that guy give me 69 gold? I wasn't looking. I'm just going up and down this same stretch of hills. And I'm getting closer to that 9,000 gold mark. But I'm not close enough that I'm like, okay, let's go now. Wait, what are those poison bogs then? Yeah, that's Maybe it's just poison ivy. Like, some natural things are poisonous. They never really explain why it hurts you. I think the instruction manual calls them poison marshes, and that's how you know it's poison and not some other, like, weird, you know, lava. That's what the mega corporations want you to think. Yeah, what mega corporations are there? Probably the ones making all those keys. And locking all those doors. Oh, I get it. They create the need for their product. It's a manufactured need. Dragon factories, true. Somebody's gotta make the enemies. Yeah, you figured, like farming enemies would be a much more lucrative business and there would be more warriors around here. But I'm the only warrior. The only dragon warrior. Golden State Warrior. By the way, watching NBA is bizarre now because the Golden State Warriors are like... Oh, they lost like 6 out of 8 games or something like that? When was the last time that happened? They've been good for so long that it's weird watching them lose. Not that I care too much. I mean, like, that team won 3 NBA championships, so, like, what's one losing season? Like, their legacy is cemented, you know what I mean? So I don't feel too bad for Steph Curry and the Warriors, except that they all got, like, injured, you know? So, that kind of sucks. Sucks for them. But I'm loving the new Lakers. Clippers are okay. Kinda starting to like the Suns. Stairs manufacturers. That's it. That's the evil corporation. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I hit him for 22. Okay, I was like, holy shit, how did this guy do so much damage without a critical hit? Also, like, I think enemies can critical hit in this game, but I haven't seen it yet, so maybe I'm wrong. Also 69 HP. Like, I'm pretty sure enemies can land critical hits. And it'll say something like, a terrible blow. But maybe I'm thinking of other Dragon Warrior games. Maybe I could look it up. While I'm grinding here. Alright, yeah, I'm using 2 hands. Of course. Dragon Warrior... Critical hit, alright. I remember dying to one, it was not very lit. Okay, so... This isn't what I'm looking for. I just want to know the statistics. Yeah, critical hit percentage. Oh wait, no, this is Dragon Warrior 3, damn it. How about Dragon Quest Wiki? That might help me here. Function. Every time a character makes an attack, they have a small chance that of that attack being a critical hit. That's great. Dragon Quest and Dragon Quest 2, the critical hit rate is fixed at 1/64th. No, I heard it was 1 out of 32. Also, that doesn't tell me about enemy critical hits. That seems like it's just talking about player critical hits. Let's go with Dragon Warrior NES algorithms and see what comes up. Alright, search. Okay, Dragon Warrior Formula Guide. Let's see. Simplified Formulas Combat. There's no one in that direction. I didn't expect that. I was definitely trying to talk to somebody and not move. Oh, did you know you could stop spell a red slime? But he has a 15 out of 16 chance to dodge it. Okay. Okay, so here's a damage formula that I should look up later. Where does it say anything about critical hit? Okay, hero's attack. Unfortunately, excellent moves are not possible against either form of the Dragon Lord. They can also be dodged. Excellent moves have a 1 in 32 chance of happening per attack, and the formulas completely ignore the defense of the enemy. Okay, so that's why they kill Metal Slime so easily. I'm trying to find, like, enemy critical hits. Shit, I accidentally backed out. Damn it, Wolf Lord. Maybe I skipped it. Yeah, I'm just on my phone this whole stream. Sorry. Hey, we leveled up though. Look at that. 10,001 experience. That is a beautiful number to behold. Maybe enemies have the same chance and you're just lucky. I mean, that could be it. Alright, I got 7 power, 8 speed, another 8 HP, and 2 MP. Ooh, I learned a spell? What is that? Repel? Okay, that's sort of nice. So why don't I get myself a little more gold? I'll look up enemy crit chance later. I can't remember how much gold exactly the flaming sword costs. Or what it's called. It might just be the flame sword. In fact, for all I know, it might be like 9,800 gold, so... So let's stay here a little longer. But hey, I made it to level 15. That's cool. I think the speed runs... In speed runs, the runners will generally attempt to beat the game at level 17. I might try to make it, you know, at level 19 or something. Because I want to at least learn all the spells that are available to me. And I don't think you learn the final spell, Hurt More, until level 19. Alright. Almost got 9,000 gold. Miss, no damage hath been scored. I love to think of damaging as scoring. Yes, I scored some damage. Because everything is about points. I mean, I guess they call them hit points. I hit him for 18 hit points, and I earned those points. Excellent move. It is dodging. Yeah, give me a couple of these guys. So I can get to 10,000 gold, and then start walking over to Cantalinalope. Take this, Floored. Alright, I'm hitting harder now. Like, it's pretty significant. Plus, I got more defense. I got like 8 agility? That's 4 more defense. The Wraith hath recovered. I love that the skeleton can heal himself. Because undead units cannot do that shit in Final Fantasy. He dodged me twice, too. I wasn't really happy about that. That was a long-ass battle. That wasted so much of my time. Also, I didn't run into any metal slimes last episode, now that I think about it. I was totally exploring that other continent. By exploring, I mean I was at least down there. I was in the areas where I could have run into a metal slime, and it did not happen. Alright, just a couple more battles and we'll start to make our way to Cantillon so that we can get the Flame Sword. My experience increases by 20. My gold increases by 69. And at level 15, like, I might be able to go to the town of Hauksness to find the Erdrick's armor. Okay. Let's get to 10,000 gold. Let's make it a nice even 10,000. Or more. Yeah, I guess it doesn't have to be an even 10,000. Gold man right here. Not even close. This guy isn't at all made of gold. He might have a gold tooth. Could be. I don't know. 9,900. That's probably enough. That didn't kill him. I guess it sometimes takes me 3 hits to kill that wyvern. Oh, of course. Alright. After this, though, I won't need any more gold. I mean, I'll buy some herbs and maybe keys if I fuck around a whole lot. But, like, after this, I really will not need gold. So how much does return cost? Is it 8 or 13? It's 8. It's 8 MP. Let's get my MP back. Excuse me. I will talk to this man. Do other people come to him to get their MP back? I mean, I would if I had any MP to get back. 86. What's my maximum? 86. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the king and save the game before I venture out. Excuse me, sir. Wait, was this the guy that said he hated me? When entering the cave, take with the torch. No, it's probably this dude. Oh, my dearest Gwaelin, I hate thee, beer cat. Okay, I guess he says that even if I don't have her in my arms at the moment. I am greatly pleased thou hast returned, beer cat. Rude dude is correct, rogue effect. He's like Raphael, except not cool. I do wish to continue thy quest. Okay, so let's make our way to Cantillon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy herbs in Breckenary first. Because I might very well need those. Oh shit, a slime draws near. That was a close one. Apparently, also, the area around Tantagel Castle, like within, I don't know, 10 squares or something, you have, like, just a really reduced chance to get into a battle at all there, so I got into 2. That's pretty unusual. Poor slimes never stood a chance. Yes, they did. They believed in themselves. Alright, I'm gonna buy a couple herbs here. Probably gonna spend like $100 on herbs. And spices. Can I get one more? Nope, I can't. Let's get out of here. I'll be waiting for thy next visit. Yeah, I'm his best customer, I'm pretty sure. Like, who else in this town even has 20 HP? Nobody needs a whole herb. And then later they started to diversify. Like after they realized that poison could be cured, they started making medicinal herbs and antidote herbs. Like before then, they just let people die of poison. Those guards probably have 20 HP combined. Yeah, maybe. What kind of equipment do you think they have? Some of them have spears, and I'm like, where do you find that? Where'd you buy that spear? Oh, you have to be part of army. I got it from army, mother. Right? Isn't there like a sprite of a dude with a spear? Like the guards are carrying spears, are they not? Oh shit. That guy took his bones out of here. Tantagel issued weapons. Tantagel espionage action. Why did I think of that? And also think it was funny. A wyvern? Oh, you know what? I sort of want to run from these guys, because that'll just make it so much faster. But also, that guy missed me, so that's cool. He's gonna stop spell me like an idiot. Didn't even work. It's like that floored. That's T. You're right, it is. Tactical espionage action. I'm sorry, Tantagel espionage action. Obviously making a Metal Gear reference. Everyone wants to stop my spell. And you know what? Maybe it's because they've never met anything else that can cast spells, so they're like, ooh, I get to use this spell. I get to use the stop spell. I've never done this before. I can finally see if it works. And like, a lot of the time it doesn't, so I bet that's disappointing to them. Jeez, I keep encountering demon knights, and it's scaring me. But at least I'm getting away from them. Like, I know that guy will fuck me up. Holy shit. Holy shit. One of them finally blocked me too. He still hits me for 20, even though I have the silver shield. Someone always uses stop spell on me when I have to write with a pen. Why do you say that? No, that spell is called writer's block. That guy only hit me for 4 though, so that's pretty good. But still, Demon Knights hit me for 20! Hit me for 20, blaze up! A star wyvern. A celebrity wyvern. Oh shit, he breathed fire for 19 damage. Uh-oh. Starting to get a little messed up here. I also don't know the probability of running. It might just be like a flat 1 in X. And I think how it works in Dragon Warrior 2 is like you have a 1 in 4 chance of running, and if you fail, the next time you try you have like a 1 in 2 chance. Alright, check this shit out. So I have attack power 84, and now I'm gonna buy the Flame Sword for 9,800 gold. Then I will buy thy broadsword for 750. That is okay. I don't need anything more, thank you. Now I have 92. What was it before? 84? So I got 8 more attack power. Which is significant and worth the gold because, like, there's nothing else to buy. Again, there's nothing else for me to do with this gold. But hey, let's fight some enemies. Let's fight a werewolf, sure. Excellent move. First thing, I hit him for 80 damage? Is that what they just said? Okay. And I got 40 experience and 138 gold. Alright, this guy's gonna breathe fire. 14 damage to that dude. 24? That's significant. Damn, what a variance on those attack rolls. Please kill him. Alright, I assumed he only had like 1 hit left, so... Flirting with death there. With destiny. Excuse me. I'm gonna get my HPs a little ways up here. And let's fight some fools. I don't know if I can encounter metal slimes around here. Oh, I see. Okay, so here's the equation for run probability. It's the hero's agility plus a random number between 0 and 255. If it is greater than or equal to the agility of the monster plus a random number 0 to 255, then you will run. Oh no, times run fact. Okay, so there's a variable in there called run fact, which is based last, says Sean Robinson. Oh, I was not paying attention at all here. Thou art dead. And then run fact is based on the monster's difficulty, which is their tier, I guess. Okay, Death should not have taken you, Beer Cat. You have a flaming fucking sword, so what are you doing? Sean Robinson, I hate to do this to you, but, like, I think I gotta get back to, like, doing some work. So I shouldn't have been streaming in the first place. But, now Rogue Effect, that's totally fine. So I'm gonna save the game and call that an episode. We got a level and a new sword, so that's some progress. Whoops, I meant to tell him that I wasn't gonna continue. But yeah, sorry I couldn't stream for too long today. Because I have, like, stuff to do, and I hate it. But anyway, thank you so much for watching me get wrecked by that Star Wyvern. Until next time, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Whatever the next Dragon Quest game is, it should end GTA style. When you die with Thou art dead. That would be so good. I would play that. Alright, let me turn this shit off. See ya.